And welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome into the Monument Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine broadcast booth as we got some high school basketball on the docket here tonight in Hill City, as it's a KDSJ only exclusive right here on KDSJ-TV on YouTube, as the number 5 ranked Spearfish Lady Spartans, they make the trek over to Hill City as they are going to take on the Hill City Lady Rangers here tonight for a Black Hills Conference matchup, an inter-class matchup, as we have Class A hosting Class AA here tonight. And a game against two traditionally storied programs right here in the Northern Black Hills in the Black Hills Conference. Again, it's the number 5 ranked in Class AA Spearfish Spartans, 3-2 on the season, taking on the 2-4 Hill City Lady Rangers right here on KDSJ-TV. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Clayson Davis here with KDSJ-TV. Again, this game streaming exclusively on KDSJ-TV. It's the Jake's Collision Repair Countdown to Tip-Off right here on YouTube. Again, this game streaming exclusively on YouTube. No Facebook stream, so for those wanting to find the game on Facebook, tell your friends and family, second cousins, and whoever else that I didn't say to go over to KDSJ-TV on YouTube, and that's where you can find tonight's game. It's game 1 of a doubleheader here in Hill City, as the boys varsity matchup will follow the conclusion of this contest. That should be a really good boys varsity matchup, Hill City and Spearfish, the undefeated Spearfish Spartans. But the fifth ranked Spearfish Lady Spartans are going to kick things off here in Hill City, as again we have the Jake's Collision Repair Countdown to Tip-Off right here on KDSJ-TV. On the radio side of things, on KDSJ 980 AM, 103.5 FM, and also online at KDSJ980.com, we will have Black Hills State University basketball. I believe the Jake's Collision Repair Countdown to Tip-Off for Black Hills State University women's basketball currently underway, with Steve Ammerman on the call there from the Donald D. Young Center in Spearfish, as the Yellow Jackets host the Regis Rangers from Denver, Colorado, as it's an RMAC battle. It's the first game for the Yellow Jackets since December 16th, so almost a month off as the Jackets get back in action at home tonight as they host the Regis Rangers. Again, you can catch all that action on KDSJ 980 AM, 103.5 FM, and also online at KDSJ980.com. Again, it's the Jake's Collision Repair Countdown to Tip-Off right here in Hill City. Brought to you by Jake's Collision Repair, the Black Hills home team for collision repairs at 4415 East Colorado Boulevard in Spearfish and off exit 32 Junction Avenue in Sturgis. We'll take a 2-minute break, come back to lay the foundation to this matchup, brought to you by Heiserling Concrete, where you can give them a call at 210-2320. As we will sit down with the head woman for the Spearfish Lady Spartans, that's head coach Dakota Johnson. As I was able to sit down with her and get a glimpse into the Hill City Rangers, what to expect from this game, what to expect from the Spearfish Spartans and the Rangers from her point of view, and also give her a little bit of a recap on last week's win versus Hot Springs. That's all coming up next, a part of our Jake's Collision Repair Countdown to Tip-Off between the Hill City Rangers and the Spearfish Lady Spartans. We'll be back with head coach Dakota Johnson after this short break, live on KDSJ-TV on YouTube.
Repair has built their reputation by offering the highest quality, guaranteed repairs in the area. Satisfied customers return again and again for everything from collision repair to custom paint, glass and windshield, and the best hail repair in the region. They're preferred by most insurance companies and work with all of them. Jake's Collision Repair of Spearfish and Sturgis. Give them a Google today for the best repair on your vehicle, guaranteed.
At Monument Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, we are here to help you make your comeback. Our team is standing by to diagnose and treat your injury with some of the most advanced treatment options available and same-day appointments. Monument Health practitioners work closely with our therapists and physicians in communities throughout the Black Hills, with locations in Rapid City and Spearfish. Visit monument.health/orthopedics for more information. That's monument.health/orthopedics for more information.
You see them everywhere. That's because Heinzerling Concrete of Spearfish is the most trusted name for everything from driveways, sidewalks, decorative stamp patios, and of course, foundations. Heinzerling Concrete is proud to support the activities that help our area youth build their foundation for future success. Whatever the job, Heinzerling Concrete is the name you can trust. Google Heinzerling Concrete in Spearfish or call 210-2320.
Beef Logic, Inc. is proud to sponsor South Dakota's high school and collegiate athletes this season as they work alongside their partners at the South Dakota Beef Industry Council to deliver the Build Your Base Sports Nutrition Program at local high schools and colleges around the state and the country. Are you looking for a simple, easy-to-follow program that can help you and your family optimize performance both on and off the field of play? Check out buildyourbase.org and learn why beef continues to be the premier protein for athletic performance and recovery.
And welcome back to our Jake's Collision Repair countdown to tip-off between the Spearfish Lady Spartans and the Hill City Lady Rangers. I am now joined by head coach of the Spartans, Dakota Johnson. Coach Johnson, as the Spearfish Lady Spartans pulled out a win versus the Hot Springs Bison last week. A little bit of a sluggish start to that game, but you got the win. What did you see from that game that you liked, didn't like, and you want to improve on?
A win is a win, no matter how you get it. So, we're happy with the results of it for sure. I thought we kind of started the game a little bit slower than usual, didn't really kind of step on the floor with the same gusto, if you will, as we've had in previous games. So we'd definitely like a better start moving forward in our next few games, and just having a little bit more confidence earlier instead of taking so much time to get going.
Was it something to do with Hot Springs' record, just having one win on the season when going into that contest? Or was it going up against a zone for the first time? What do you think attributed to that slow start?
I mean, yeah, you could probably, make any excuse that you wanted to. They played a zone. We're not used to it. Obviously going into it expecting a little bit to win, this and that. But bottom line is, we talked a lot about our girls. They just have to step on the floor like it's a state tournament game. And I don't think they have that mentality. So moving forward, we just have to make sure we have that mentality regardless of who we're playing against.
After last week's game versus Hot Springs, what does this week's worth of practice look like heading into Hill City?
I think anyone watching that game would probably guess that we might struggle a little bit against a zone. I beg to differ a little bit. I don't think we showed Hot Springs their best zone offense, so can probably expect to see that moving forward. And so obviously we're working on that, making sure we know the different looks that we want against a zone defense. That way, making sure we can handle some pressure and not get sluggish or kind of stagnant, which is typically what a zone defense wants to do against you.
As Maya Kachutin still led your team in points, but she didn't get near as many minutes as she normally did in the contest. Who really stepped up in that game that you were impressed with and think could be someone that could give you guys some valuable minutes and some points here later on in the season?
I really think that we have a three-headed monster in Maya, Josie, and Kate. And I'm really excited for the game where all three of them kind of just go off like they know that they can, because it's going to be hard for a lot of teams to combat that or guard that. So, obviously I think Josie and Kate did a great job in that Hot Springs game, not just in scoring, but just kind of getting us settled down a little bit, getting us into the groove of our things. And obviously when we see the ball go in, get a little bit more confidence and kind of had a little bit more of a spark for sure. Kate kind of went on that run. She got hit a shot, then got a couple steals and started that momentum for us. So obviously would love to see that more and more moving forward.
As head coach Dakota Johnson joins us with our Jake's Collision Repair countdown to tip-off. Any injuries or health updates of your team that you need to report for this week?
Knock on wood, we're doing good.
Awesome. As you look at the Hill City Rangers, 2-4 on the season, what do they do offensively, defensively that you look forward to going up against, and what will be challenges for your team to overcome for this contest?
Traditionally they've been very, scrappy defenders. They have some really quick defenders that we're going to have to make sure we take the ball against. fast, athletic. They've got some lengthy rebounders that we got to make sure we keep off the glass. So I think they're going to mix it up on us defensively. Like I said, when teams see us struggle against any sort of defense, typically they try to throw that at us. So just being prepared for them to mix up their defenses and ready for their kind of scrappy defensive mentality, making sure we're taking care of the ball and that sort of thing.
Speaking of defense, Hill City this season has been a pretty good defense, only allowing 37 points per game, as they have yet to let an opponent score over 50, minus a loss to Red Cloud. What do you guys need to do offensively to help go up against that Ranger defense?
Well, I mean, they're the type of defense when they're scrappy like that. They want to speed you up and take quick shots. So we got to make sure that we're taking the shots that we want to take. Can't let their chaos in their defense, whether they're pressing us or sitting in a zone, we can't let them dictate what we do offensively. So just sticking to what we know, sticking to the looks that we've been working on all week to get and making sure we don't settle.
As there's just one senior on this Hill City team, but a lot of juniors, a very experienced and athletic junior class. Is that an advantage for you guys when you head into this matchup, going up against a younger but experienced team?
I mean, we're kind of in the same boat. Year to year, we have been matching up pretty well with this Hill City team. Obviously, I think they're missing a couple of their key players from last year and trying to figure out who's going to fill those roles a little bit. But, they've been stepping up. A lot of the girls, those junior girls, we're used to seeing and we've seen before, so we kind of know what they're about. So I think it's going to be a good matchup. I think both of us are going to be itching to get on the floor and get after each other a little bit.
And finally, Coach, what are your keys to a win tonight versus the Hill City Rangers?
Definitely executing our offense regardless of what defense they're in, not settling for shots and keeping them out of their transition. They got some guards that can run the floor really well and get out ahead of you because they're so dang fast. So making sure that we stop them in transition, stop the ball early, and limit them to one shot.
Awesome. Well, Coach, that's all I have for you. Good luck in tonight's matchup, and looking forward to talking to you soon.
You bet. Thank you.
As that was head coach Dakota Johnson from the Spearfish Lady Spartans. We will continue more with our Jake's Collision Repair countdown to tip off with more of the pregame show coming up right after this.
No matter what life throws in your direction, Dana Dental Arts and Spearfish reminds you to make you and your family's dental health a top priority. Putting off small problems now can lead to big ones later. We are small enough to feel like family, but big enough to bring you the latest technology. Before your lives get too hectic with school, sports, and other extracurricular activities, schedule a comprehensive exam now. We love our patients. Celebrating 50 years of dentistry in Spearfish.
Let our family care for your family.
Whether you've lived here for years or if you're new to town, everyone wants to know the best place to buy a quality pre-owned car, truck, and SUV, or where to go to have your current ride kept in shape. Brandon Kemp here from Superior Auto Solutions in Spearfish. Need new tires? We got them, all major brands. Your brakes squeaking, or do you just hear something that's not quite right? We can help. Or maybe you're looking to upgrade to something a little more suitable. Well, you came to the right place. Superior Auto Solutions on Colorado Boulevard in Spearfish, or find us online at superiorautost.com.
Make eating better, easy with Tropical Smoothie Cafe in Spearfish. Just because you're in a hurry doesn't mean you can't eat better. Made-to-order smoothies, wraps, sandwiches, and flatbreads that instantly boost your mood, all with delivery available. Plus, check out all the different flavors of smoothie bowls, salads, and even breakfast items. Located off I-90, exit 14 on Platinum Drive, just down the hill from the Holiday Inn. Eat well, live well at Tropical Smoothie Cafe in Spearfish.
Quality food at a fair price. That's what you expect, and that's what you'll get at the Millstone Family Restaurant in Spearfish. Perfect for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or to grab a bite to eat before or after the game. Choose from daily specials, and a trip to the fresh soup and salad bar is always a hit. Plus, the Millstone can accommodate larger groups, like buses or your next meeting in their private party room. So, if it's just you and a friend or the whole team, get a great meal at a great price. The Millstone Family Restaurant in Spearfish.
And welcome back to the Jake's Collision Repair countdown to tip-off here in Hill City as the Lady Rangers of the Hill City High School girls basketball team set to host the Spearfish Lady Spartans, ranked number 5 in Class AA. Meanwhile, the Hill City Rangers currently resides in the 4th spot in Region 8A. There's no regions in Class AA, but due to the size of the class of A schools, they're all separated into regions, and then the always tough Region 8A, you can see right there on KDSJ-TV, goes Rapid City Christian. That's currently leading the way in the standings for Region 8A on the girls' side. They will be followed up in second place by Belle Fourche, who had a great start to the season and just beat St. Thomas More. They just won 6 straight after that loss to Spearfish to open up the regular season. Then St. Thomas More, and then Hill City, Custer in the 5th spot, and then Hot Springs and Lee Deadwood tied for that 6th spot in Region 8A. Meanwhile, in Class AA, everyone's in the standings for PowerPoints. As the music right here is starting to get pumped up as the Hill City Rangers go and take the floor. In Class AA, it's Sioux Falls O'Gorman on the top spot, followed by Rapid City Stevens, who beat Spearfish earlier this year, right before the turn of the new year. Then Sioux Falls, Washington, Aberdeen Central, Brookings, and Spearfish all hold a 4-way tie in PowerPoints. Of course, Aberdeen Central holds the tiebreaker over Spearfish after beating them early in the season in a triple overtime. Then Brandon Valley in 7. They will see the Spearfish Spartans next weekend in Spearfish. Then Mitchell, Harrisburg, and Pierre round out the top 10 for Class AA in PowerPoints. As we help lay the foundation to this matchup, brought to you by Heiser Lane Concrete. We just heard from head Spearfish girls basketball head coach Dakota Johnson as she gave her thoughts on the Hill City Rangers, gave her advice on the Hot Springs contest, and gave us the update on what's going on. As she said, no injuries for the Spearfish Spartans to report on. So in the meantime, we will continue to lay the foundation to this matchup. Get some more insight on what's going on with some of the backstories in this matchup. First off, again looking at these two teams, Spearfish 3-2 on the season, Hill City 2-4. As these two teams met last year in Spearfish, as it was a 43-32 loss in Spearfish last year. As last Tuesday, Hill City lost to Rapid City Christian here in Hill City 45-30, as they have now lost 4 in a row versus the Comets. Meanwhile, Spearfish on Saturday, they kind of swept by Hot Springs by a score of 49-10. It was a sluggish 49-10 effort, but head coach Dakota Johnson said that she thought the girls played pretty well. So nothing to be worried about there for Spearfish, as they didn't see very many minutes from Maya Kachutin. And I see right there on the Spearfish bench, Maya Kachutin wearing street clothes here tonight. She does not look like she will be playing tonight, as that must be a late game development. Don't quite know the reason why, but looks like Maya Kachutin, the leading scorer for the Spartans, is out tonight. So we will see who will step up for Spearfish. Is it the mix of Josie Dana, Kate Scharf, Tiersten Grubbs, also fourth on the team in scoring and average points per game. We'll see who will step up for the Spearfish Spartans. As we look at more of the Spartans, look at them stat-wise, see who's leading the Lady Spartans statistically. And of course, everything to this point has gone through senior guard Maya Kachutin, averaging around 20 points per game, and she is around 40% from 3. As again, their leading scorer for Spearfish, Maya Kachutin, out for tonight. But you look at the rest of the scoring for Spearfish and points per game. Josie Dana second on the team with 12.8. Kate Scharf is third with 9. Tiersten Grubb, 6.2 points per game. Avery Kirk with 5. That's a look at some scoring. The best rebounder, that goes to Tiersten Grubb. She leads the team in offensive rebounds with 12. Maya Kachutin has 24 rebounds on the year, that is. She actually leads the team in rebounding. Then Avery Kirk with 22, Tiersten Grubb with 20. Josie Dana up there in rebounds as well. And then on defense, Josie Dana leads the team in blocks with steals with 12 total steals. Also leads the team in blocks with 3 on the year, as Josie Dana has been the main defender for the Spartans. And look to see if she can have a good game with Maya Kachutin out for the Spartans. We'll see who steps up for Spearfish. We got about 10 minutes left to go on the clock for pregame before we get rocking and rolling here in Hill City for the girls varsity matchup between the Hill City Rangers and the Spearfish Spartans. Again, thank you for joining us on KDSJ-TV on YouTube. As KDSJ Radio currently having Black Hills State University basketball as the Yellow Jackets are taking on Regis University. I do have to give credit to Hill City. Their pregame music gets a 10 out of 10 in my opinion. Rocking out some Footloose by Kenny Loggins for those who wanted to know. But looking a little bit more into the Hill City Lady Rangers. Again, they are head coached by Anna Eckert. 18-5 last season. They lost to Flandreau in the Sodak 16. Again, lost to Spearfish last year by 11. Scoring around 35.8 points per game, allowing 37, so a negative ratio technically, but it's still a Hill City team in Class A that, much like most of these Black Hills Conference teams in Class A, they know how to play fast and physical and can really push some people around. Looking at some more for the Hill City Rangers. Again, they got off to a 2-3 start against a tough stretch. And then as they fell to Rapid City Christian here on Tuesday and dropped them down to 2-4. Both these teams beat Hot Springs as Hill City took down Hot Springs 55-13 to open the season. But a tough early schedule for the Scoopers. For the Rangers, I don't know why I thought Scoopers. But they've been having some new faces step up for Hill City. 4 new starters on this year's squad. 4 new starters are all juniors. Darley Franzen, Addie Franzen, Macy Ham, and freshman Lily Ham all are the new starters for Hill City. The only returning starter, that is Naya Ginsbach, as she has been with the team for the past 3 seasons. As head coach Eckert says that they'll keep learning and they'll keep adapting to the personnel they have and what team they're going to play. And they'll just keep working their way through the season. That's a little deeper look at the Hill City Rangers. We'll take another break, come back with our matchup menu. That'll be brought to you by South Dakota Beef Logic. Take a look at what's going on across the state and high school basketball, as well as looking at what's going on in some college basketball with the RMAC Conference action getting back up and rolling here tonight on this Thursday in the Northern Black Hills. That's coming up next right here on our Jake's Collision Repair countdown to a tip-off right here on KDSJ-TV.
Just got a quote from a company and are now being billed for not choosing them. Many contracts have what's referred to as a contingency agreement. These typically state that if you don't go with them, you, after insurance has approved the repair work, will be charged a percentage of the job they quoted. Ask up front if they charge to provide an estimate. Never sign anything that you haven't fully read or understand. If you have any questions, reach out to the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
Vehicles today are complicated and expensive. The professionals at Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram in Spearfish are here to guide you through everything automotive. From cars, trucks, and SUVs to parts and repairs, Junix takes the confusion out of automobile ownership. Enjoy the ride with Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. Family owned since 1931 on West Jackson in Spearfish.
Whatever the weather, Wolf's Plumbing and Heating keeps you in the comfort zone with expert heating and air conditioning repair or replacement from American Standard Mitsubishi. For over 70 years, Wolf's Plumbing and Heating has delivered quality service to the Northern Hills and Northeast Wyoming. When you need timely, expert service for heating, cooling, or plumbing, call 605-642-5755 or search Wolf's Plumbing and Heating and stay in the comfort zone.
Fisher Sand and Gravel of Spearfish supports community and school athletics. Plus, they support community development with services in and around the Black Hills. Fisher is an aggregate company headquartered in Spearfish with 2 local commercial quarries in Beulah and Newcastle, Wyoming. They sell all sizes of aggregates for commercial and individual projects from a pickup load to thousands of ton. Whatever you need, Fisher Sand and Gravel, proud supporter of all community, college, and high school athletics. Good luck to all teams and athletes competing in today's game.
Drive it on to victory with the Granite Home Team. At Granite Automotive, making all the right moves and scoring points for a better customer experience is a true team effort. From sales to finance, showroom to service, every Granite Home Team member has a role to play and a job to perform to make sure your next buying experience is your best buying experience. Enthusiastically on your side. Drive Granite. Go team. Go Granite. Buick, Nissan, GMC. Rapid City. Click drivegranite.com.
Clayson Davis with you with the Jake's Collision Repair countdown to tip-off as we have the Hill City Rangers hosting the number 5 ranked in Class AA Spearfish Lady Spartans. As it's time to look at our matchup menu being brought to you by South Dakota Beef Logic. Checking out what's going on across the state in high school basketball on the girls' side. McIntosh hosts Harding County tonight. That game tipped off at around 4 o'clock. Lemons hosting New England, North Dakota. Kadoka area hosting White River. Ulrich's hosting the Lead Deadwood Lady Gold Diggers tonight. Of course, right here on KDSJ-TV, we have the Hill City Rangers hosting the number 5 ranked Spearfish Spartans. Lady Spartans, that is. Bennett County, they travel to the Case Auditorium to take on Hot Springs. Spearfish beat last Saturday. Red Cloud, Mapaya-Luda, ranked number 4 in Class A. They are taking on the Custer Wildcats. They're in Custer, just a few miles west of here. And then West Central, they will be hosting a Class AAT area from the only other Class AA matchup here on the night. In girls basketball, we also got some college basketball action going on KDSJ Radio as the Black Hills State University Yellow Jackets back in action for the first time since December 14th. They will host Regis. That game about an hour into it. We'll get a score update when we have a chance to get an update on that game. Again, that is on KDSJ Radio at 980 AM, 103.5 FM, and also online at KDSJ980.com. We also have the Chadron State Eagles hosting Colorado School of Mines. Colorado Mesa hosting New Mexico Highlands. Western Colorado hosting Fort Lewis. Adams State travels to Salt Lake City, Utah to battle Westminster. MSU Denver taking on South Dakota Mines in the King Center in Rapid City. Colorado Christian heading to Pueblo to take on CSU Pueblo Thunderwolves. We also got some college football on TV right now as the college football playoffs currently underway as the Notre Dame Fighting Irish taking on the Penn State Nittany Lions in the Orange Bowl as it's about 8:35 left to go into the first quarter. No score, Penn State with the ball. Again, winner of this game will play the winner of Ohio State and Texas for the national championship. As that's a look at our matchup menu, again being brought to you by the South Dakota Beef Industry Council and Beef Logic. Again, our Monument Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine broadcast booth atop of Ginn's Gym right here in Hill City. And again, our broadcast booth being brought to you by Monument Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the official sports medicine provider to several high schools in the Black Hills and Northeast Wyoming. Thanks to more of our sponsors for giving us KDSJ-TV sports, including Granite Automotive, Fisher Sand and Gravel, Pillin Optical, Powder River Energy, Proline Equipment Rentals, Low Roofing, Millstone Family Restaurant, Butte County Equipment, The Auto Doctor, Exit 14, Exit 8, Phillips 66, The Gold Dust, Maverick Steakhouse, and Minerals Technology, American Colloid. Also, we got some new sponsors on board for 2025, including Grand Electric, West River Telephone Cooperative, as well as our replay sponsor on KDSJ-TV, and that is a Tropical Smoothie in Spearfish. They're off Exit 14, just up from AutoZone. As, again, some new sponsors with us with KDSJ Sports. Thank you guys for giving us some high school basketball right here on KDSJ-TV, as well as some college basketball on the radio side of things at Black Hills Gold Hits KDSJ. As the clock reaches about 13 seconds left to go in pregame, we will take a timeout, come back with the starting lineups being brought to you by Dana Dental Arts and Spearfish. Let our family care for your family. That's coming up next after this, I'd say, 2.5, almost 3-minute break right here on KDSJ-TV on YouTube.
50 years, Low Roofing Incorporated has been the trusted name in commercial roofing across western South Dakota and eastern Wyoming. Family owned and operated since 1975, they bring quality craftsmanship and reliable service to every project, big or small. From repairs to new installations, Low Roofing Incorporated covers it all. Protect your business with the experts who care and products that last. Call 1-800-658-4543. Low Roofing Incorporated, building a legacy of trust, one roof at a time.
This year marks the 50th anniversary of Pillin Optical. Since 1974, Pillin has dedicated its business to serving the community with quality eye care at a great price. The inventory has grown, giving you the widest selection of frames while maintaining the best prices for your family eye care needs. Your family is special, and Pillin Optical wants you to enjoy every minute clearly with them. After all, at Pillin Optical, quality eye care and customer service is the most important thing next to your sight. Pillin Optical, family owned for 50 years, 409 Kansas City Street.
American Colloid, a minerals technologies company, is not only part of the community we live in, they are the community. Bentonite clay, mined right here in our own backyard near Belfouche in Colony, Wyoming, provides a contributing factor to this area's economic success. This unique product has a huge range of uses, from the main component in cat litter to health and beauty products, pharmaceuticals, and more. It's all produced right here in all of our community. American Colloid Company, working together, winning together.
For over 10 years, Allied Construction has been a trusted name in the Black Hills, providing top-quality construction services to our local community. We take pride in being a local business with deep roots in the area. With an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau, you can trust us to deliver exceptional results on every project. Our team is dedicated to providing personalized service, ensuring your project gets the attention and expertise it deserves.
Check out their website today. Click alliedconstruction.com or find them on Facebook.
Welcome back inside the Monument Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine broadcast booth here in Gins Gym, as we have the starting lineups for tonight's action between the Spearfish Lady Spartans and the Hill City Lady Rangers. Time to go to our Dana Dental Arts starting lineups. Again, being brought to you by Dana Dental Arts and Spearfish. Let our family care for your family. As the Spartans will start like this. Again, Maya Kachutin is out for tonight's contest, so these starters are not completely accurate. But Spearfish will start like this. Guard Adeline Bowman, a junior. She gets the start for Spearfish. She is, again, a 5'8" junior. Josie Dana, the leading scorer that is playing in this contest, as well as the leading defender for the Spartans. She is a senior guard at 5'7". Avery Kirk, senior forward, gets the start, 5'9". Wearing number 11, and Kate Scharf, she's wearing number 23, the junior guard, the sharpshooter at 5'7", and then Maya Kachutin again out for the game. So Callie Reiners gets a start, a junior guard at 5'7". As that's a look at the Spearfish Spartans. Again, they're head coached by head coach Dakota Johnson. Meanwhile, let's go over to the Hill City Rangers, see who is starting for the Rangers. Again, head coached by Anna Eckert, 2-4 on the season. They will start like this. We go with Elena Dean, a junior guard at 5'4". Darlie Franzen's a junior guard at 5'5", one of the new starters for Hill City. Also with the starts, Andy Franzen. She is a junior forward. She gets a start for Hill City here tonight. Macy Ham, she's a junior forward as well for the Rangers, the tallest girl on the team at 5'10". Excuse me, second tallest girl on the team at 5'10". Again, a junior forward. Nyla Ginsbach, junior forward at 5'9", gets a start, wearing number 22. And then Elena Dean's not starting, I apologize, but number 23, Kylie Alexander, a senior forward at 6 foot. Even gets a start for Hill City. Thank you for joining us again on KDSJ-TV. As I believe we're going to have a good contest right here in Hill City. Thank you for joining us with our Jake's Collision Repair countdown to tip-off. As game set to start at 6, we're a little bit behind time. It's about 6:06, probably around 6:07 when we get this action underway. As both girls head to the center court, Avery Kirk will jump against Kylie Alexander for Hill City. As we're getting ready to go underway here in Hill City. Get Spearfish in the road maroon uniforms, maroon tops, silverish gray numerals, white outlines, maroon shorts. Hill City all white unis, green numerals. As Kelly Reiners controls the tip for Spearfish, and we're underway. Man defense put up by Hill City to start. Avery Kirk goes inside the Josie Dana. Kate Scharf, corner three, up, no good. Rebound by Ginsbach, the lone returning starter for Hill City from last year's squad. Spearfish in the man-to-man defense. As Franzen now into the corner, back on the elbow to Ginsbach, guarded against Avery Kirk. Over to Franzen. Franzen through the lane. High layup off the glass, no good. Josie Dana couldn't quite control the rebound, and it will go out of bounds, and it will stay with Hill City. As the junior guard, Darlie Franzen, to throw in. We have Darlie Franzen, and then right there, Andy Franzen on the elbow. Through the lane, stops on the elbow, and then driving to the basket. That is Darlie Franzen, and she will travel before she makes the trip over to the bucket. First turnover of the game. As we're about 45 seconds into this contest, Callie Reiners getting the start for Maya Kachutin, who's out of the contest. Josie Dana in the corner. She'll go baseline. Gets cut off momentarily. Addie Bowman swings it top the key. Kate Scharf, three-pointer. Bingo! Big three-pointer by Kate Scharf. She'll break the scoring for the Spartans. And then on the other side, Hill City, top high post, over to Franzen in the corner to the other Franzen. That's Andy Franzen. Ginsbach. She thought about the three, now top the key. There's a three-pointer. Kylie Alexander off the rim, no good. Reiners couldn't get the rebound, but I think we got a shove underneath on Macy Ham. Take a look at that. Kate Scharf, three-pointer quickly on KDSJ-TV. They will say the foul is on Spearfish, on Callie Reiners, so she'll pick up her first foul. Hill City will keep the possession. Franzen throws into Andy Franzen. Here's Ginsbach in the corner. Three-pointer off the rim, no good. Rebound controlled by Andy Franzen. Right now, Hill City's dominating the board. In the corner, there's Macy Ham. Loose ball momentarily, top the key to Ginsbach. Ginsbach guarded on Reiners. Ginsbach off the glass, too strong. Rebound, Hill City, still no good. But the putback is true for Macy Ham for her first 2 points of the night, 3-2. Meanwhile, on the other side, Avery Kirk layup, no good. Rebound by Alexander, and Hill City, they're going to be up and running. Andy Franzen, guarded by Josie Dana, the best defender for Spearfish. Pull-up jumper by Franzen, no good. Rebound goes to Hill City. They are dominating the board so far. Ginsbach, corner three, up. High arcing shot, no good, and the ball will roll out of bounds, and it will head to Spearfish. Right now, the boards are being dominated by Hill City. They have the height advantage on the roster with 5'10" Macy Ham, 6' Kylie Alexander. And then you have the two Franzen girls, Darley and Andy, being pesky offensive boards for Hill City. Turnover from Hill City that goes straight to Spearfish, over to Kate Sharp, who has the only 3 points for Spearfish so far, as we're about 3 minutes into the first quarter. Inside, Avery Kirk has it knocked momentarily by Alexander, who steps on the baseline and knew she did right when she caught the ball. Again, Spearfish without Maya Kachut in this contest, their leading scorer, averaging 20 points per game. So it'll be interesting to see who will step up for the Spartans. As the inbounds goes to Avery Kirk inside, Josie Dana inside on Franzen. No good is the shot. Kate Sharp with the rebound through the lane. Addie Bowman couldn't get it to go. Driving through the lane, and that is Macy Ham with the rebound. And now here comes Hill City with a Franzen to run. She will bounce it off her foot and roll out of bounds, and it will stay with the Spartans. Hill City wanting to run the court on Spearfish. There's Josie Dana handing it off to Callie Reiners. Reiners, nice look inside. Bowman blocked on the baseline. It will stay right here with Spearfish, but a big block that time put up by the rim defender, Kylie Alexander, 6 foot forward for the Rangers. She's already had a few offensive boards already for Spearfish. Now Avery Kirk through the lane, splits through the defenders, and good. Avery Kirk gets her first 2 points of the night. It is now 5-2 in favor of Spearfish. Meanwhile, on the other side, we have another traveling call from Darley Franzen, her second traveling call on the night, and that'll be a quick turnover for the Spartans. Spearfish averaging around 58 points per game, allowing just a little over 45. Actually, it might be a little more, around 43. Callie Reiners pretty much tells Hill City that she's throwing the ball to him. Here comes Darley Franzen, cut off momentarily. Now on top, Keita Alexander, guarded by Kate Scharf. Briley Grubb coming to check in for Spearfish. Inside, there is Macy Ham for her 4th point of the night. And Hill City gets back to within 1. Dana over to Callie Reiners. Reiners wants to find someone open, now gets inside to Bowman. Here's Avery Kirk, elbow three off the back iron, no good. Rebound controlled by Hill City and Macy Ham. Again, they've been dominating the defensive glass for the Rangers. Andy Franzen, three-pointer swish, and Hill City gets their first lead of the night. Courtesy of an Andy Franzen three-pointer, it is her first bucket of the night. Inside, Josie Dana. Dana, corner, Kate Scharf, three-pointer up, no good off the rim. Franzen with the rebound. Gets to a trap momentarily, and now up to Ginsbach. Ginsbach has it stolen away by Avery Kirk, and now here comes Kate Scharf to slow things down for the Spartans. 2:50 left to go in the first quarter, and here's a steal by Alexander. Cuts right in front of Kirk, and that's a layup coast to coast, and now Hill City extends their lead 9-5, and head coach Dakota Johnson is not happy and will call a timeout. 2:42 left to go into the first quarter, as it's the Hill City Rangers on top of the Spearfish Spartans by a score of 9-5. We'll be back after this 1-minute timeout with more on KDSJ-TV on YouTube.
What is it that makes you powerful? It's not only having a voice, but knowing that it's heard, loud and clear. We understand knowledge can change your life, and that energy will continue to power it. And because you're part of a Touchstone Energy cooperative, we're always listening. Because you're more than just a customer, you're a member. And what's more powerful than that?
Powder River Energy, serving Northeast Wyoming since 1946.
A lot of land comes with a lot of work. The new Kubota MX Series has a lot to offer, including the versatility to mow, move hay bales, grade roads, and clear brush and snow. An optional spacious cab to keep you comfortable in any conditions. A front-end loader with excellent loader lift capacity, hydrostatic or gear transmission options, and affordably priced. Visit your local Kubota dealer today. See Butte County Equipment, located on U.S. Highway 212, Belfouche, or go online to automotivecompanync.com. Jake's Collision Repair.
Back after that timeout. Avery Kirk fouled down low on a layup, so she will head to the free throw line for 2 shots. And the first one rolls off the rim and no good. Avery Kirk, senior forward for the Spartans. Her second attempt rolls around this one, falls in for Kirk's first point of the night. It's back to a 3-point contest. Her third point of the night. Then on the other side, we got a steal and up court to Kate Scharf. Scharf stops momentarily. Dana misses the left-hand layup. There is Briley Grubb, who's fouled underneath. And I believe they're going to catch this foul on Franzen. Avery Kirk has 3 points for the Spartans. Kate Scharf has a 3-pointer for the Spartans as well. So now we'll have a Tierson Grubb for the first time tonight. Her first free throw is good for her first point. Junior center, 5'10" for the Spartans. Second attempt is no good. As now we have Franzen through the lane, has it knocked away by Josie Dana. Good awareness by the senior guard to step in front of the ball. It will stay with Hill City. Dally Franzen to throw in. Up top to Andy Franzen. Corner 3 for Hill City, off no good. Kate Scharf controls the rebound for Spearfish. Up court all the way to Tierson Grubb. Layup too strong, no good. Layups have been an issue for Spearfish. Here's a short jumper by Kate Scharf. Rolls off no good. Josie Dana controls the rebound. Avery Kirk top the key to Kate Scharf. And they will set things back up again with Callie Reiners. Again, layups have not been the Spartans' friend this season, as that's what doomed them versus Aberdeen Central. Here's Kate Scharf at the corner 3, off the back rim, no good. Dana again with another rebound. Inside Tierson Grubb, loses it momentarily. Too strong off the glass. And after 3 straight opportunities, Spearfish comes up empty. And I believe head coach Anna Eckert will call a timeout. So timeout on the floor, 1:13 left to go into the first quarter with a 2-point lead for the Hill City Rangers. We'll be back with the rest of the first quarter after this short break on KDSJ-TV.
It's not one, but 2 great locations in Spearfish to gas up and get what you need on the go. Exit 8 and Exit 14 Speedy Marts offer everything you need so you can get in and get out and get back on the road. Find your favorite snacks and a cold drink, or maybe something fresh from the kitchen or in the cold case. It's all homemade right here. And Exit 8 and Exit 14 offers top-tier fuels from Phillips 66, so you get the most from your transportation. Exit 8 and 14 Speedy Marts in Spearfish. Right off the road, right on the money.
Do-it-yourself made easy with help from Proline Equipment Rentals in Belfouche. Whether you're a full-fledged contractor or just taking care of some jobs around your home, Proline has the equipment you need. Lifts for any job, like scissor lifts, boom lifts, and man lifts. Skid steers, trenchers, backhoes, and more. Step inside to find smaller tools for do-it-yourself projects like concrete work, painting, sewer repair, and more. Call 723-7677, click ProlineEquipmentRentals.com, or stop by off North Highway 85 in Belfouche today.
Welcome back to Ginn's Gym in Hill City. as the Hill City Rangers leading the Spearfish Spartans 9-7. And now Spearfish going to more of a zone defense for the first time this season. They go underneath, and Josie Dana's right there for the steal. And into the game is Lainey Ewing for the Spartans as well. Kate Scharf on the elbow, now up top to Josie Dana, and Spearfish starting to show a little more hustle in with their offensive sets. Here's Kate Scharf, now up top to Bowman. Bowman on the elbow. Gets it over to Josie Dana. Quick pass, 10 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Dana through the lane, pass through the lane, off the glass, and Josie Dana gets her first points of the night. Ties this contest up at 2 apiece. Shot clock is turned off. Now here comes the Hill City Rangers. Elbow three up, no good. Kate Scharf for the rebound. That was Lily Ham attempting the shot, and then the ball goes out of bounds off of Hill City. So with about 12.3 seconds left to go in the first quarter, Spearfish will try for a final shot. And it looks like Hill City will pick up Spearfish at half court, not allowing anything easy. Screen to Dana. Dana on the elbow, top the key. Kate Scharf, three-pointer, bingo! A Kate Scharf three-pointer gives the Spartans a 3-point lead after the end of the first quarter. First quarter that was mainly dominated by the Hill City Rangers rebounding, but then after a few mistakes and then a timeout by head coach Dakota Johnson getting the Spartans a little bit more on track, as Kate Scharf now leading all scorers with 6 points in the contest. She has half of Spearfish's points on the board, and we've reached the end of the first quarter. 12-9 Spearfish after one. We'll be back with the second quarter on KDSJ-TV on YouTube, and we'll be back after this short break.
For over 20 years, there's been a better alternative for car repair in Spearfish and the Northern Black Hills. It's Auto Doctor, with their 2 ASC certified mechanics who each have over 40 years of experience, and their state-of-the-art facility. They'll treat your vehicle like it's theirs. From mechanical repairs, brakes, alignments, tires, AC work, and more, Auto Doctor also provides advanced diagnostics. From Audis to Volkswagens, if your car is ill, we're the pill. Auto Doctor off Exit 14 Heritage Drive, Spearfish.
The Goldust Casino invites you to try the new menu items now being offered at Maverick Steak and Cocktails. Watch the action as you dine inside the Goldust Casino with tables overlooking the gaming floor. Enjoy over 210 of the newest slot machines and table games in Deadwood. And use your club card for great discounts at the 2 hotels right in the middle of the action. Get reservations today by calling 605-559-1400 or visiting goldustdeadwood.com.
Are you looking?
Back in action with the second quarter here in Gins Gym as the Spearfish Spartans leading the Hill City Rangers after one quarter of the girls varsity matchup, 12-9. Inside, shot good by Avery Kirk. Adds 2 more to the Spearfish lead. Kirk picks up her 5th point of the evening, and now Spearfish leads by 5. Schreer in the game for Hill City. Now here's Franzen over to Lily Ham. Lily Ham looks backdoor to Macy Ham. Macy Ham jumper off the side of the backboard, no good. Josie Dana there for the rebound, having a good game defensively for the Spartans already. Here's Addie Bowman going baseline. Here's Avery Kirk up top. Josie Dana. Dana through the lane. Euro stepping off the glass and good. As I keep bragging about Josie Dana, she adds 2 more to her point total. She's got 4, and Spearfish has a 7-point lead. Inside, ball knocked away as they were looking inside to Alexander. Was Macy Ham. Lillyham, a freshman, 5'11" forward. Could be someone to keep in mind for Hill City tonight. Andy Franzen to throw back in. There is Lillyham. Goes to the top of the key with Ginsbach, who's back into the contest for Hill City. She'll shoot up a shot there on the block, doesn't get it to go, and there's Avery Kirk with a rebound up top to Josie Dana, who stops the drive. There is Lainey Ewing. Ewing dribbles down low, can't find anyone open. Now there's Josie Dana at the corner. Up top, Addie Bowman on the elbow. Now Callie Reiners. Still a man defense put on by Hill City. Callie Reiners on the elbow. Now here's Josie Dana. 10 seconds left to go. She'll let her fly from 3, no good. And it looks like Lily Ham will control the rebound. The freshman, 5'11" forward, getting the board. Andy Franzen gets the call from head coach Eckert. She'll just let her fly from the top of the key, no good. And that's a battle inside we've seen the entire night between Alexander and Avery Kirk. Addie Bowman wanted to go baseline, gets cut off, and I believe they're going to catch Naya Ginsbach, the forward, for her first foul of the night. As Josie Dana exits the game, Kate Scharf will throw the ball in for Spearfish. She leads all scorers with 6. There's Scharf at the corner 3, and she's hot. Three-pointer, Kate Scharf, and it's now a 10-point lead for the Spartans. Kate Scharf's got 9 on the night. There's Ginsbach. Cut off momentarily, now over to Shear, has it stolen away by Kate Scharf. Scharf about had it stolen away from Andy Franzen, but Scharf getting all of Hill City's attention as she has 9 of the 19 points from Hill City. Long elbow 3, she can't miss. Kate Scharf could have nailed that shot from George Washington's nose there at Mount Rushmore, and she still would have made it. Timeout, Hill City, 22-9. Spearfish leading Hill City. We'll be back after this timeout in 30 seconds here on KDSJ-TV on YouTube.
Your new year with a new career? Pipeline Plastics in Belfouche is hiring extrusion and grinder technicians for day and night shifts. If you like the idea of working 6 months and getting paid for the full year, go online to pipe.us/careers and apply now. No experience necessary. They offer competitive pay starting at $20 an hour. Great benefits and much more, including quarterly bonuses. Go online to pipe.us/careers or call 605-892-0500 to apply today. Again, that's pipe.us/careers.
I own this shop and an electric co-op.
We own this ranch.
And we also own an electric co-op.
I own this house along with electric co-op.
Grand Electric Cooperative is owned by our members.
I own this barbershop and an electric co-op.
Together, we're partners in keeping our corners of South Dakota vibrant. So go ahead and use your energy to own your day.
After that, Coach Eckert timeout. A turnover by Hill City, giving the Spartans the ball back with about 4:30 left to go in the second quarter. Again, coming up at halftime, we'll have our Wolves Plumbing and Heating halftime show. Recap the first half of action. And look at the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. Here's Kate Scharf, three-pointer. My goodness. Kate, the sharpshooter, cannot miss in Hill City. That is her 15th point of the night. Andy Franzen, spinner off the glass, too strong. Alexander couldn't get the putback, gets the rebound, and she'll be held underneath. And I believe they're going to get Lainey Ewing on the foul. As Ewing, the senior center, gets her first foul. 5'9" senior for Spearfish. Again, the Spartans without leading scorer Maya Kachutin, as she was a game-time decision, was out. There is Franzen with a shot, no good. Avery Kirk controls the rebound. Callie Reiners gets the play from head coach Dakota Johnson, showing a bunch of different sets for Hill City, of course, with their leading scorer out of the game. Spearfish trying to find some new ways to get some scores involved, as Lily Ham will take a seat. Macy Ham will head out onto the court for Hill City. Avery Kirk grabs the rebound, and now Addie Bowman will set things up for Spearfish. Guarded heavily by Spearfish. Now inside, there's Lainey Ewing. Ewing, here's Kate Scharf, elbow three, and that's her first miss in about probably 6 to 7 minutes worth of play. Now here comes Andy Franzen, who will dribble off of her foot and go out of bounds. Lainey Ewing will take a seat for Spearfish. Josie Dana enters the game for the Spartans. On the other side, Andy Franzen will take a seat. And on to the game for Hill City. That is number 10, Jalen Peters, a junior guard, 5'4", for Hill City. Callie Reiner's top the key over to Kate Scharf as she will get the assignment of Peters. Avery Kirk loses it momentarily, goes straight to Kate Scharf. There's Josie Dana through the lane. Jump step, a floater. Floats right in for Josie Dana. She's adding to her impressive score total. She's now up to 6 points, and Hill City trailing Spearfish now 27-9. Then on the other side, turnover from Hill City. So Spearfish, the defense, causing issues for the Rangers. As we look at scoring for the Spartans, Kate Scharf leads all scorers with 15. Josie Dana's got 6. Avery Kirk's got 5. Tiersten Grubb's got a free throw. Avery Kirk has it knocked out of her hands momentarily by Alexander. Here's Callie Reiner's cross court. Josie Dana alone at the block. She goes up, gets blocked. And it will go off of Josie Dana and will stay with Hill City. And I don't think very many Spartans fans are impressed with that squad. And for that, here comes Tiersten Grubb. The fiery junior center, 5'10". She'll enter the contest to take care of Alexander. Inside, Macy Ham can't control it. Here's Kate Scharf with the steal. Scharf getting the attention of Peters. Now goes to Josie Dana. Dana over to Addie Bowman in the corner. Wants to set up something. Now inside to Josie Dana. Finds a cutting Tiersten Grubb, who lost it momentarily, but she travels with the ball before she makes the decision. 5:55 left to go in the first half. The Wolves Plumbing and Heating halftime show coming up at halftime. Again, to recap the first half worth of action and look at the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard, as now head coach Eckert calls a play over to Darley Franzen. And Franzen will throw it out of bounds, trying to get the ball over to Alexander. Let's have a quick look at the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. T area leading Class A West Central 18-13 right before halftime. That's the only Class AA contest happening tonight. There's Tiersten Grubb on Alexander, and Grubb can't get it to go, and they're going to call it off of Tiersten Grubb. Again, our officials tonight being brought to you by South Dakota Attorney General's Office, Division of Consumer Protection. Here's a steal by Tiersten Grubb, who thought about going off to the races, then crosses the half-court line. As I think what any coach would think, a 5'10" center dribbling the ball up the court, probably not the best idea. Big block by Alexander. As now Alexander will race to the basket, and we got a foul on Tiersten Grubb. As Addie Bowman will take a seat for Spearfish. Into the game for the first time is sophomore Sierra Sanford. Sophomore guard, 5'8", has the rocking the knee brace on the left knee. Great athlete for the Spartans. And she'll have a big test in front of her defensively as Andy Franzen is in the contest. Franzen over the Ginsbach. Thought about the three. Still thought about the three. Might still think about the three. Then she will dribble inside. Stolen away by Tiersten Grubb. Grubb's got no one in front of her. Here comes Andy Franzen. No good. Kate Scharf. Put back no good, but Spearfish will set things back up on offense. As Tiersten Grubb saw a bunch of hardwood in front of her and no one behind her before the fiery Andy Franzen was right on her tail. Here comes Josie Dana. Layup good for Josie Dana, and now it's up to a 20-point lead. Dana's 8th point of the night. And now with 15 seconds, Hill City will play for the last shot. Macy Ham guarded by Josie Dana. Now there's Ginsbach guarded by Sierra Sanford. Ginsbach through the lane, layup no good. Sanford with the rebound, and I don't think she will get a shot off. She will not, and we have hit halftime. Exciting first half of action in Gins Gym in Hill City as the Spearfish Lady Spartans, ranked 5th in Class AA, leading the Class A Hill City Rangers by a score of 29-9. Hill City was held without a single basket that entire second quarter. As it's time for the Wolves Plumbing and Heating halftime show, we'll come back after this timeout, recap first half of action, and then look at our Genix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. That's all coming up next right here on KDSJ-TV on YouTube. And again, we'll be back with the Wolves Plumbing and Heating halftime show after this.
Sharing the good news, feeding the world, or connecting you with anyone, anytime you need. That's what we do at West River Cooperative Telephone Company. Over the past 70 years, we've grown and evolved, but our mission has always been the same. We're here to bring you together, no matter the distance.
No matter what life throws in your direction, Dana Dental Arts and Spearfish reminds you to make you and your family's dental health a top priority. Putting off small problems now can lead to big ones later. We are small enough to feel like family, but big enough to bring you the latest technology. Before your lives get too hectic with school, sports, and other extracurricular activities, schedule a comprehensive exam now. We love our patients. Celebrating 50 years of dentistry in Spearfish.
Let our family care for your family.
Whether you've lived here for years or if you're new to town, everyone wants to know the best place to buy a quality pre-owned car, truck, and SUV, or where to go to have your current ride kept in shape. Brandon Kemp here from Superior Auto Solutions in Spearfish. Need new tires? We got them, all major brands. Your brakes squeaking, or do you just hear something that's not quite right? We can help. Or maybe you're looking to upgrade to something a little more suitable. Well, you came to the right place. Superior Auto Solutions on Colorado Boulevard in Spearfish, or find us online at superiorautost.com.
Built their reputation by offering the highest quality, guaranteed repairs in the area. Satisfied customers returned again and again for everything from collision repair to custom paint, glass and windshield, and the best hail repair in the region. They're preferred by most insurance companies and work with all of them. Jake's Collision Repair of Spearfish and Sturgis. Give them a Google today for the best repair on your vehicle, guaranteed.
At Monument Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, we are here to help you make your comeback. Our team is standing by to diagnose and treat your injury with some of the most advanced treatment options available and same-day appointments. Monument Health practitioners work closely with our therapists and physicians in communities throughout the Black Hills, with locations in Rapid City and Spearfish. Visit monument.health/orthopedics for more information. That's monument.health/orthopedics for more information.
And welcome back into the Wolves Plumbing and Heating halftime show here in Gins Gym in Hill City as the Spearfish Lady Spartans shutting out the Hill City Rangers in the second quarter as they extended their lead to 20 points as it's a 29-9 halftime deficit for the Rangers, hosting again the Spearfish Lady Spartans, as we see everyone under the age of 10 trying to nail some three-pointers for Mountain Dew. I could really use a Mountain Dew right now. But I also can't shoot three-pointers, so that's really not handy at all. It's the Wolves Plumbing and Heating halftime show here in Hill City, as again the Spearfish Spartans leading the Rangers by a score of 29-9. As it was 12-9 at the end of the first quarter, and again Hill City couldn't get a single basket against that Spearfish Spartan defense. As we look at scoring for both teams, to start off with Hill City, they are led by Macy Ham, the junior forward at 5'10". She's got 4 points. Andy Franzen's got a 3-pointer for Hill City. Kylie Alexander's got 2 points, but she's been doing most of her damage underneath with about 3 big blocks and a bunch of defensive and offensive rebounds for the Hill City Rangers. Meanwhile, for the Spearfish Spartans, they're led by Kate Scharf, as she has 15 points. She couldn't miss for a pretty good span of about 5 minutes in the second quarter, as she nailed a buzzer beater at the end of the first quarter, and I don't think she missed a shot until about 4 or 3 minutes left to go in the half. She leads the Spartans with 15. Again, big performance by her with the absence of Maya Kachutin, who is out of today's contest. Then in scoring, Josie Dana, she's got 8, the senior guard for Spearfish. Avery Kirk's got 5. Tierson Grubb has got 1. Don't know if that exactly totals up to 29. I'll do my math really quick like. Yeah, we're close. I'm not a mathematician to everyone who's wondering at home. But it's the Wolves Plumbing and Heating halftime show right here on KDSJ-TV. We will come back with our Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard, checking out what's going on across the state in basketball. Might get a Black Hill State University update as well. That's all coming up next, part of our Wolves Plumbing and Heating halftime show right here on KDSJ-TV on YouTube.
You see them everywhere. That's because Heinzerling Concrete of Spearfish is the most trusted name for everything from driveways, sidewalks, decorative stamp patios, and of course, foundations. Heinzerling Concrete is proud to support the activities that help our area youth build their foundation for future success. Whatever the job, Heinzerling Concrete is the name you can trust. Google Heinzerling Concrete in Spearfish or call 210-2320.
Beef Logic Inc. is proud to sponsor South Dakota's high school and collegiate athletes this season as they work alongside their partners at the South Dakota Beef Industry Council to deliver the Build Your Base sports nutrition program at local high schools and colleges around the state and the country. Are you looking for a simple, easy-to-follow program that can help you and your family optimize performance both on and off the field of play? Check out buildyourbase.org and learn why beef continues to be the premier protein for athletic performance and recovery.
You just got a quote from a company and are now being billed for not choosing them. Many contracts have what's referred to as a contingency agreement. These typically state that if you don't go with them, you, after insurance has approved the repair work, will be charged a percentage of the job they quoted. Ask up front if they charge to provide an estimate. Never sign anything that you haven't fully read or understand. If you have any questions, reach out to the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
Vehicles today are complicated and expensive. The professionals at Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram in Spearfish are here to guide you through everything automotive. From cars, trucks, and SUVs to parts and repairs, Junix takes the confusion out of automobile ownership. Enjoy the ride with Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. Family owned since 1931 on West Jackson in Spearfish.
Whatever the...
And welcome back to KDSJ's coverage of the Hill City versus Spearfish Lady Spartan girls varsity basketball game here in Ginn's Gym in Hill City, as it's the Wolves Plumbing and Heating halftime show with the number 5 ranked Spearfish Spartans leading the Hill City Rangers by a score of 29-9. It's time to look at our Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard, see what's going on across the state. In scoring, as again in this contest, Spearfish leading Hill City 29-9 at the end of the first half. At halftime over there in West Central High School, it's T. Arian, Class AA, leading West Central 18-15. In the Class A action, let's see if we have anything here that's of note. No major score updates other than Lakota Tech leading Shatter, Nebraska 30-16. Nothing else that I see. Let's take a look at this Custer Red Cloud game real quick, see what's going on over to the west of us. That is a 23-18 lead for Custer over Red Cloud there in the third quarter. Custer looking to pull off the upset over number 4 ranked Red Cloud. In Class B action, McIntosh is hosting Harding County. Ulrich's hosting Lead Deadwood tonight as well. I believe that's all we have for high school action. Again, coming up, we'll have the boys matchup here on KDSJ-TV as the Spearfish Spartans looking to stay undefeated and improve to 6-0 on the year as they will take on the hot 4-2 Hill City Rangers. Again, that'll be at the conclusion of this game. As the buzzer goes, and we're ready to go here in the third quarter as a quick turnover by Spearfish gives the ball to Hill City here in the third quarter, and they will give it right back to Spearfish with Kate Scharf trying to Euro step through the lane, and Kate Scharf showing the bit of the Euro step herself. She improves up to 17 points on the night, and that leads all scorers. And now here's a steal by Addie Bowman. Bowman trying to go court to court. Nope, can't get the layup to go. Too strong off the glass. Here comes Andy Franzen. She's trying to go coast to coast as well. Now over on the elbow, driving through the lane. That is Andy Franzen. Callie Reiners controls the layup. Now Spearfish will run it up floor to Addie Bowman. Bowman will settle things down in the corner. Callie Reiners over to Kate Scharf, and now she gets the attention of Andy Franzen. Josie Dana in the lane. Has it knocked away momentarily. Now a low pass gets set up over to Kate Scharf. Now Josie Dana, and now they will set up the play with about 10 seconds on the shot clock. Dana through the lane, gets into some trouble. Top the key, Bowman into the corner. Callie Reiners, three-pointer, off the rim, no good. Rebound goes to Hill City, and we got a foul on Josie Dana. So Kate Scharf, again, just moments ago, showing the Euro step, splitting through two Hill City defenders, getting her 17th point of the night. As she, again, leads all scorers, and it's 31-9. Spearfish, Hill City has not scored a bucket since the first quarter. Andy Franzen over to Darley Franzen. She will have a high arcing layup, rolls around, and Hill City can't buy a bucket. Here's Andy Franzen, jumper no good. Good box out on Alexander, and now Hill City caught in the corner and caught Addie Bowman in the corner, and they're going to get caught for the foul. As Bowman caught that layup, caught that rebound right in the corner, and about three Hill City defenders come to maul her there at the corner, and one of them gets a little too aggressive and commits the foul. That's the second foul on Nia Ginsbach. So the cold streak for Hill City continues. Josie Dana on the elbow. Still man-to-man defense put on by Hill City. There's Avery Kirk over to Josie Dana. Pass too high. In the corner, Callie Reiners, three-pointer, rolls around, no good. There's Macy Ham with a rebound. Callie Reiners, she can also let her fly from three as she went 3 for 3 in Pierre just a few weeks ago. There's a three-pointer, breaking the scoring streak for Hill City. Scoring drought, that is. That is Nia Ginsbach with her first points of the night. Big three-pointer from Hill City, and they score their first bucket since the first quarter. It's now 12-31, and Ginsbach, she will pick up her third foul after blowing through Avery Kirk. And she will take a seat on the bench. Macy Ham, the 6-foot freshman for Hill City, will take her place to go up against Avery Kirk. Nope, now Kirk will draw the attention of Kylie Alexander, who has been a menace down low in the low court for Spearfish. Here is Avery Kirk. Layup too strong and too deep underneath the basket. There's Alexander with the rebound. Darley Franzen guarded by Addie Bowman. And through the lane, there is Alexander in the corner to Franzen. Franzen thought about driving, stopped momentarily. There's Lily Ham through the lane. Ham has it blocked partially by Tierson Grubb. Good defense that time by Tierson. Now Callie Reiners cross court inside to Kirk. Kirk has it knocked away, thought she had a layup. There's Tierson Grubb on the baseline, splits through the defenders. Tierson Grubb gets her first bucket of the ninth. That isn't a free throw. She's now up to 3 points, and it's a 21-point lead for the Spartans with about 4 minutes left to go in the third. Again, after the girls game, we'll have a quick post game and get you right back in action for the Jake's Collision Repair countdown to tip off for the boys contest. And a good boys contest, I bet it will be. As Addie Bowman will take a seat. Andy Franzen will take a seat for Hill City. Into the game for the Rangers, that's Jalen Peters and Lainey Ewing for the Spartans. Ham up top to Macy Ham. There is Darley Franzen, three-pointer, gets the rebound, and they're going to catch Callie Reiners with a foul. Callie Reiners trying to put an arm into Franzen and not let her get the rebound. Just the second foul on Reiners, who again got the start for Maya Kachutin, who is out. Peters, three-pointer short, but right there is Franzen with the rebound. We'll set it back up. Corner three, up no good. It will go off of a Hill City Ranger, and we'll turn it over to the Spartans. As Callie Reiners will now take a seat, Josie Dana into the contest. So the lineup for the Spartans goes like this. Dana, Tierson Grubb, Kate Scharf, Lainey Ewing, and Avery Kirk. Two forwards, a center, and two guards. So a bigger lineup for Spearfish, and there's a steal by Macy Ham. Ham, coast to coast, stops momentarily. Awkward shot off of her layup, but rebound by Darley Franzen, and that will send Franzen to the line, and they're going to catch Kate Scharf for her first foul. As Andy Franzen will check in for Hill City. First free throw is good from Darley. It's her first bucket of the night. Second one will follow suit. 14 to 33. I think I forgot to count Darley's three-pointer moments ago. Here's a three-pointer. Avery Kirk showing the range. The senior forward. She is not afraid to pull the trigger from outside the arc. Inside, Alexander has it stolen away by Josie Dana after good defense from Lainey Ewing. Now here comes Kate Scharf. Into the corner, here's Tierson Grubb. Grubb over to Ewing. Ewing through the lane, couldn't find anyone open, and Peters was right there for the steal. As Ewing forced that one on the inside. Avery Kirk will take a seat. Sierra Sanford, the sophomore, will enter the contest for the second time tonight for the Spartans. So with about 2:25 left to go in the third quarter, Spearfish holding on to a 14-36 lead. High pass by Hill City goes out of bounds. Again, Maya Kachutin out of this contest. She was not dressed out for warm-ups. Don't quite know the reason why, but Kachutin is out of the contest. I don't think Spearfish really needed her so far after 18 points from Kate Scharf. And Spearfish again up by 26 points. Ewing through the lane, a turnaround shot no good. Peters with the rebound, and Ewing will cause the jump ball, and it will stay with the Spartans. Good hustle that time by Lainey Ewing. Naya Ginsbach enters the game for Hill City, playing with 3 fouls. She needs to be careful as she is their undisputed leader for Hill City, the one returning starter from last season's 18-5 squad. In the corner, Sanford. Sanford will go baseline, tried splitting through the lane, and she will travel. Sanford doesn't like the call, but the Stripes called it a travel, so Hill City will take the ball with about 1:45 left to go in the third quarter. Again, coming up, we'll have the second game of tonight's doubleheader between the Spearfish boys Spartans taking on the Hill City Rangers. Underneath, shot up by Alexander's no good, but she'll be fouled, and I believe Tierson Grubb will be called for her first foul, and will send Alexander to the line. Excuse me, that is the second foul on Tierson Grubb. First shot is up and good for Alexander as Kate Scharf will take a seat. Second shot follows through for Callie Alexander, who's now up to 4 points on the evening. Sanford over to Lainey Ewing. Top to key, Josie Dana. 1:20 left to go into the third quarter. Josie Dana through the lane. It is no good, and rebound by Ginsbach. Franzen wastes no time getting across half court. Up top to Andy Franzen, guarded by Josie Dana. Now in the corner. Lillingham, three-pointer, the freshman. Knocks it down from 3 for Hill City. Sierra Sanford in the corner. Hill City starting to get some momentum. Grubb over to Dana. Dana over to Reiners. Spearfish looking to waste no time. Alexander on Franzen. Tierson Grubb. Grubb through the lane. Grubb left hand up and good. Tierson Grubb finally getting the left hand to work for her, and Spearfish back up now 38-19. As we have Andy Franzen, who's fouled by Sierra Sanford. Be Sanford's first foul. And that will send Hill City into the bonus. So now with Andy Franzen on to shoot 2 free throws. Again, coming up after the conclusion of this game, we'll have the boys varsity matchup of tonight's doubleheader. As again, that could be what head coach Ben Schultz described earlier today as it could be a bar fight. It could be a physical game as Hill City loves to run the court and play aggressively. Second bucket is good, and after only scoring 9 points the entire first half, Hill City have outscored the Spartans so far in the second half. Franzen's now up to 5 points. Dana through the lane, not quite finding anyone. Here's Sanford in the middle of the lane. Out top, Grubb. Grubb through the lane. She's not afraid to take it, and she's blocked. There's Lainey Ewing over to Josie Dana. Dana sets up a last-second shot off the back iron, no good. And that will send us to the fourth quarter. Hill City, again, after scoring 9 points in the first quarter, they put 12 on the board. Spearfish adds only 9 this quarter, and The Spartans hold on to a 38-21 lead after 3 quarters. We'll be back with the 4th quarter right here on KDSJ-TV on YouTube. Don't go away, folks.
Make eating better, easy with Tropical Smoothie Cafe in Spearfish. Just because you're in a hurry doesn't mean you can't eat better. Made-to-order smoothies, wraps, sandwiches, and flatbreads that instantly boost your mood, all with delivery available. Plus, check out all the different flavors of smoothie bowls, salads, and even breakfast items. Located off I-90, exit 14 on Platinum Drive, just down the hill from the Holiday Inn. Eat well, live well at Tropical Smoothie Cafe in Spearfish.
Quality food at a fair price. That's what you expect, and that's what you'll get at the Millstone Family Restaurant in Spearfish. Perfect for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or to grab a bite to eat before or after the game. Choose from daily specials, and a trip to the fresh soup and salad bar is always a hit. Plus, the Millstone can accommodate larger groups, like buses or your next meeting in their private party room. So, if it's just you and a friend or the whole team, get a great meal at a great price. The Millstone Family Restaurant in Spearfish.
Fourth quarter action right here on KDSJ-TV. Hill City to inbound, as that's Darley Franzen, who leads all Hill City scorers with 5. And she throws it straight to Callie Reiners. So a quick turnover by Hill City gets the action underway in the fourth quarter. Spearfish holding on to a 38-21 lead as they lead by 17. Avery Kirk over to Callie Reiners. And we got an illegal screen on Tierson Grubb. I believe that's who they're going to call it on. Yep, that'll be Grubb's 3rd foul. She's been doing a good job on Kylie Alexander tonight. Spearfish showing a bit of the zone, as Hill City not quite sure how to deal with the zone so far. A 2-3 that kind of goes into a 3-2. As 2 shots missed by Alexander. She had 2 open looks, almost was 2 wide open. Kate Scharf through the lane and has the ball fall out of her hands. And it was a good look by Kate Scharf, but maybe ate too much popcorn during the quarter break, as the ball slips right out of her hands, and it will stay with Hill City. Again, that extended 2-3 zone for Spearfish takes Macy Ham all the way to the basket, and good, as she wasn't even touched. Macy Ham now leads all Hill City scorers with 6. Addie Bowman on the elbow. Gets a screen from Grubb. Bowman swings it over to Avery Kirk. Kirk wants to find Kate Scharf, who's posting up on Hill City, and that'll be Tierson Grubb turnover, as she has a carry. As Tierson Grubb will take a seat, Josie Dana returns for the Spartans. So the original 5 starters on the floor for Hill City. Corner 3 by Ginsbach. High arcing shots, good. Big 3-pointer from Naya Ginsbach. Gives her 6 points. And a turnover by Callie Reiners. A high pass to Kate Scharf. Starting to shift the momentum over to Hill City. They're back to within 12. As it was a 21-point game at one point in this contest. Hill City didn't even score in a basket the entire second quarter. Kate Scharf has also been quiet. Here's Ginsbach, 3-pointer again off the rim, no good. Rebound knocked out of Kate Scharf's hands, and it stays with Hill City. Addie Bowman tried going after the ball from Jalen Peters. Inside. And Hill City trying to find Franzen on the other block, and the ball will go out of bounds, but it will stay with the Rangers with about 5:52 left to go in the half. As we got a quick whistle. Everyone sets up, and we're back underway. Inside, Alexander, pop back over to Franzen. Franzen, a step back jumper off the rim, no good. Kate Scharf touches the ball, and it'll go off of Kate Scharf, and he'll stay with Hill City. The ball pretty slippery for the Spartans so far in the fourth quarter. Giving Hill City another opportunity, the inbound. Here's Ginsbach, guarded by Kate Scharf. She loses it momentarily, gets over to Macy Ham. Ham now can't control the ball, and it's knocked out of bounds by Dana, and it will stay right here. Seems like everyone ate too much popcorn during the quarter break, as no one can hold on to the basketball. High pass over to Macy Ham, gets it set back up to Darley Franzen. She lets it fly from three. Rebound is going over to Hill City. There's Alexander, three-point play in the process as she gets an and-one opportunity. As it's the 6-foot Kylie Alexander getting her 6th point of the night. Foul will be on Avery Kirk, her first. It's now just a 10-point ball game for Hill City. They have clawed their way back into it. Shot no good. Rebound, Hill City. Put back good, and now Hill City to within 8. Timeout, Spearfish. The offensive board for Hill City has gave them life, and the Ranger faithful on their feet. 5:10 left to go in the game. Hill City back to within 8. We'll be back with the rest of the fourth quarter right here on KDSJ-TV on YouTube after this short break.
Wolf's Plumbing and Heating keeps you in the comfort zone with expert heating and air conditioning repair or replacement from American Standard Mitsubishi. For over 70 years, Wolf's Plumbing and Heating has delivered quality service to the Northern Hills and Northeast Wyoming. When you need timely, expert service for heating, cooling, or plumbing, call 605-642-5755 or search Wolf's Plumbing and Heating and stay in the comfort zone.
Clayson Davis with you from Gins Gym in Hill City as the Hill City Rangers have stormed their way back into this contest as they trail Spearfish by 8. They trailed by as many as 24 in the contest, and now Hill City will put on some pressure on the Spartans. Bowman over to Kate Scharf, who hasn't scored a bucket since the very beginning of the third quarter. She leads all scorers with 17 points. Josie Dana, three-pointer in the corner, too long. Avery Kirk controls the rebound, but she steps out of bounds. Spearfish had the shot they had. Avery Kirk couldn't quite control the rebound, and now Spearfish showing some full court pressure. As there's Franzen, back to Ginsbach, back to Franzen, guarded by Addie Bowman. Franzen up top to Ham. Ham into the corner to Franzen. Franzen through the lane. Wild shot, no good. Knocked out of there by Ryanners. And now here comes the Spartans. Here's Kate Scharf through the lane. Up, layup, no good. Avery Kirk misses the rebound. And now here comes Hill City. Franzen has it knocked out of her hands momentarily, but they're going to call Addie Bowman with a foul. Bowman, I believe that's just her second foul. Nope, her first. Josie Dana gets the ball momentarily, stays in bounds. Addie Bowman gets it. Layup good for the Spartans. And it was all set up by the hustle by Josie Dana. Back to a 10-point lead for the Spartans. Macy Ham through the lane. Gets it over to Ginsbach in the corner. Inside Alexander. Alexander too strong off the glass. Gets her own rebound. It's a mosh pit in the middle of the lane, and they're going to get Darley Franzen with a traveling call. 3:46 left to go in the game, as now Nia Ginsbach will take a seat. Lily Ham nailed a big three-pointer in the third quarter. That kind of started the momentum for Hill City to get back into the contest. Three-pointer, no good from Spearfish. Rebound by Lily Ham. Ham trying to get across the floor, and that causes a timeout by head coach Anna Eckert. Full timeout on the floor. We got a good finish for everyone on KDSJ-TV. It's 40-30. Spearfish leading the Rangers by 10. We'll be back with the rest of the fourth quarter live on KDSJ-TV on YouTube, and we'll be back after this short break.
Sand and Gravel of Spearfish supports community and school athletics. Plus, they support community development with services in and around the Black Hills. Fisher is an aggregate company headquartered in Spearfish with 2 local commercial quarries in Beulah and Newcastle, Wyoming. They sell all sizes of aggregates for commercial and individual projects, from a pickup load to thousands of ton. Whatever you need, Fisher Sand and Gravel, proud supporter of all community, college, and high school athletics. Good luck to all teams and athletes competing in today's game.
Drive it on to victory with the Granite Home Team. At Granite Automotive, making all the right moves and scoring points for a better customer experience is a true team effort. From sales to finance, showroom to service, every Granite Home Team member has a role to play and a job to perform to make sure your next buying experience is your best buying experience. Enthusiastically on your side. Drive Granite. Go team. Go Granite. Buick, Nissan, GMC. Rapid City. Click drivegranite.com.
After that full Hill City timeout, Rangers to inbound. If they can find anyone open, and they get it over to Andy Franzen. 10-point lead for the Spartans. As now we have a long three-pointer by Hill City, and that is Franzen with the big tray. Darley Franzen, her 8th point of the night. Now Hill City only trailing by 7. Josie Dana underneath. Shot no good. And Dana gets the putback. Well, tries for the putback. Gets fouled in the process. And now Josie Dana will head to the free throw line for 2. Foul will be called on Macy Ham. I believe it'll be her 2nd. As the height advantage, nope, just the first for Ham. The height advantage for Hill City is no joke. 5'10", 5'9", 5'10", and 2 6-footers. As Lily Ham, one of the 6-footers I just stated, takes a seat. As Dana's first free throw was good, second one follows suit. Josie Dana, her 10th point. Ham, guarded by Kate Scharf. Handoff momentarily to Franzen. Thought there was a traveling call, but there was indeed not one there. Ginsbach back into the game, guarded by Callie Reiners. There's Darley Franzen, who has got Hill City back into the game. 10 seconds left to go on the shot clock, now down to 5. Ginsbach might wanting to take this herself, doesn't have anything open, and instead will throw it out of bounds. Good defense from the Spartans. She wanted to look inside and airmails it. So now with 2:15 left to go in the game, Spearfish holding on to a 9-point lead. They led as much as 24. Now there's a steal by Alexander. Alexander gets herself cut off at the 3-point line. Now here comes Hill City trying to set up on offense. There's Andy Franzen, has her ball knocked away by Avery Kirk, which rolls out of bounds right in front of the Hill City student section. As the Spearfish boys varsity squad making their way out of the locker room, getting ready for warm-ups. Andy Franson trying to find someone open. Airmails it up top and throws it over to Kate Scharf. Addie Bowman sets it back up to Josie Dana. Dana drives through the lane. There's Addie Bowman on baseline. And I believe they're going to catch Macy Ham for the foul on Addie Bowman. As now Lily Ham will enter the game for Ginsbach. Ginsbach again playing with 4 fouls. Callie Reiners to inbound. Over to Addie Bowman on the elbow. Bowman through the lane, left-hander, good. Great spin move by Addie Bowman, her first 2 points of the night, and it's now 44-33. Meanwhile, quickly to the other side is Hill City, and they're going to catch Darlie Franzen with a travel. She got lucky a few times tonight, I unbiasedly think, and I think it finally caught up to her. 1:30 in the game. Again, of course, our KDSJ post-game reports coming up after the conclusion of this game. It'll be a quick post-game report to get you ready for the boys varsity matchup. And now we'll have Macy Ham with an elbow into the shoulder. Got a Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard update. Blackgill State University women's basketball team won by like 20. Is the scoring update I got. Thank you to our faithful listener back in Spearfish, courtesy of Paul James, providing that score update. And the men's team for Black Hill State up by 10 right before the end of the first half. There's a dump off and a score from Hill City's Kylie Alexander, her 8th point of the night. And it's a 9-point game. And we're under a minute left to go in the girls' varsity contest. Dana through the lane, has it cut off momentarily. Now escapes over to Callie Reiners. 12 seconds left to go on the shot clock. 33 seconds left to go in the game. Dana splits through the lane and is fouled on Ginsbach. I believe that'll be her 4th. As Josie Dana tried splitting through the lane, had an open shot, and Ginsbach caught for the blocking foul. They called the foul on the floor, so no free throws awarded yet. Next foul for the Rangers will get them in to the bonus. Callie Reiners top the key, and the shot clock's turned off. Spearfish can waste all the time if they'd like to. Ginsbach on Reiners. Ginsbach, one more foul is out, and their Hill City's finally going to foul as Darlie Franzen will be the guilty party, fouling Addie Bowman, and that will send Bowman to the line. It's Franzen's 2nd foul of the night. So 2 free throws coming for Addie Bowman and the Spartans. First free throw no good, as Ginsbach will now take a seat for Hill City. First free throw was no good by Bowman. 2nd free throw no good by Bowman. 0 for 2 from the charity stripe for Spearfish, and now with 10 seconds left to go, barring a major comeback, looks like Spearfish will improve to 4-2 after that long jumper by Hill City to make the score 38-44. And that's the final in the girls matchup as the Spearfish Spartans improve to 4-2 right here on KDSJ-TV. Coming up, we'll have our post-game report, recap this action that just happened, and get you ready for the boys matchup right here on KDSJ. Spearfish girls final over Hill City 44-38. We'll be back with the post-game show after this.
Nearly 50 years, Low Roofing Incorporated has been the trusted name in commercial roofing across western South Dakota and eastern Wyoming. Family owned and operated since 1975, they bring quality craftsmanship and reliable service to every project, big or small. From repairs to new installations, Low Roofing Incorporated covers it all. Protect your business with the experts who care and products that last. Call 1-800-658-4543. Low Roofing Incorporated, building a legacy of trust, one roof at a time.
This year marks the 50th anniversary of Pillin Optical. Since 1974, Pillin has dedicated its business to serving the community with quality eye care at a great price. The inventory has grown, giving you the widest selection of frames while maintaining the best prices for your family eye care needs. Your family is special, and Pillin Optical wants you to enjoy every minute clearly with them. After all, at Pillin Optical, quality eye care and customer service is the most important thing next to your sight. Pillin Optical, family owned for 50 years, 409 Kansas City Street.
What is it that makes you powerful? It's not only having a voice, but knowing that it's heard, loud and clear. We understand knowledge can change your life, and that energy will continue to power it. And because you're part of a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we're always listening. Because you're more than just a customer, you're a member. And what's more powerful than that?
Powder River Energy, serving Northeast Wyoming since 1946.
A lot of...
It's a final here in Spearfish as the Spearfish Lady Spartans improved to 4-2 on the season as they beat the Hill City Lady Rangers by a score of 44-38. It's our KDSJ post-game report, as it's time to recap some of the action that just happened here in Hill City. We'll start with the scoring real quick. It was 9-12 Spearfish after the first quarter, then 29-9 Spearfish at halftime. Hill City did not score a bucket the entire second quarter. Then it was 21-38, Hill City starting to get on a roll, and then Spearfish only scoring 6 points in the fourth quarter. Hill City putting up 17 in the fourth, making this game a little more respectable. But it was Spearfish all the way 44-38. They were led in scoring by Kate Scharf. She had 17. Josie Dana had 10. Tierson Grubb with 5. Addie Bowman with 2. Probably missed a few more scoring in there. But for Hill City, they were led by 3 players. Kylie Alexander, Macy Ham, and Darlie Franzen all with 8 points. Andy Franzen with 5. Lily Ham had a 3-pointer. As that's a look at scoring in this contest. And that will do it for the girls game right here on KDSJ-TV. As we will end this stream on YouTube, come back with the boys stream, and we will get you going with the Jake's Collision Repair countdown to tip-off right here on KDSJ. Hill City, they get the win tonight. Spearfish gets the win tonight in Hill City by a score of 44-38. Again, I've been... pleasure to give you some high school basketball right here on KDSJ-TV. It's the Spearfish Spartans winning tonight in Hill City, and we'll be back with the girls, with the boys matchup right after this break. We'll catch you on the other side on KDSJ-TV.